Hello, I'm Greta Malcolm from Brilliant Minds Book Den, and today I want to share with you 5 tips that can help your children develop good reading habits. Children begin to display reading habits even before they enter a formal school setting. They will look at pictures and imitate others in pretend reading. They will point to signs and images they recognize from stories read to them and from even watching the television. They will say familiar words during the reading, especially if the story has rhymes or repetition. Praise the children when you hear them repeat a rhyme or word from the story. These behaviors are signs of reading development. Therefore, it is vitally important that parents support children at this critical stage. These tips are valuable for parents, caregivers, and any family member. Here are some useful tips that you can apply. Tip number 1, modeling reading at home. Parents are their child's first teacher. Therefore, having leisure time reading in the home fosters children's reading development and encourages and models its importance. Parents, when reading, encourage the child to take a book and join you. Listen if the child is pretend reading and applaud or praise the child. This will encourage their interest in reading. Tip number 2, read to your child every day. Reading to children help their development in many ways. It provides opportunity for bonding with the child. It enhances and develops listening skills and models good language. Reading to your child creates an opportunity for you to talk to the child about real life situations, and it helps to develop their imaginations and their creativity. It opens doors for them to learn new words in new contexts, thus building their vocabulary, and it helps them to develop an awareness of expressive language. Tip number 3, create a reading area. It is often said by some parents that their place is small and they don't have the space to create reading areas. However, creating a reading area is an excellent way to foster your child reading development. All you need is to organize a small area in a room. Get one cushion, get a blanket or a mat, get some stuffed toys along with multiple reading materials such as magazine and comics. And some of these magazines and comics, you can get them when you go to the grocery store. They have them on little rocks that are free, so you can grab a few. And you also need to get a variety of age-appropriate books for the child to interact with. After you create the area, encourage your child to interact with the area as often as possible. Tip number 4, know your child's interest. Some persons might be thinking, oh, am I going to know my child's interest? But watch your child when your child takes a book, the inclination, oh, they're fascinated with animals, they're fascinated with flowers, they're fascinated with fairies. Watch their interest. Knowing the child's interest will help you provide material that will stimulate exploration and discovery. For example, if your child is interested in animals, then getting books with animals will arouse their interest naturally. And you will find that because their interest is recognized and provided for, they develop a love for books and is motivated to read for pleasure. When you hear them repeat a rhyme or a word from a story, you know they're on the right path in developing their literacy skills. Tip number 5, read to your child each night. Reading to your child at night aids language and literacy development and helps your child associate reading with relaxation. When the child is tired, it acts as a trigger for relaxation and ease. Also, it engages your child's imagination, creates a bond between you and the child, and builds security and closeness. I hope you find the presentation helpful. Please remember to comment, subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell to get more helpful tips. Or you can reach out to me at authorgmalcolm@yahoo.com. Thank you.